What's going on, fellow humans and resellers? It is I, James, ReadoptionAgency.com. 22 years selling, full-time on eBay. Oh, I forgot to pull the posh order. Alrighty. Let's see, Tub 98. Alright, well, yesterday was another kind of disastrous day on eBay. I even had problems trying to list yesterday. Kept saying not available right now. So I had to keep going back and trying again to relist stuff. So that was a constant struggle. And I've noticed this. There was a comment on one of my videos maybe last week. And then also Amy and Dan mentioned this on the Hustle Couple channel. That it seems like when you list on days where the site is messed up, your items just like kind of just fall into the abyss. No matter if it's got good sell-through rates or not, they just kind of vanish. And Amy made the comment that her items will sell on Poshmark before they even get a view on eBay, type of thing. So several of us are noticing that issue, that there seems like to be a black hole abyss when you list on eBay when there's site issues going on. And then on days that, like in that June stretch, I had all of those where it seemed like everything was pretty much on target. Out of like every 50 items I list, I would get a sale or two out of those items. Even if they didn't have good sell-through rates, just a normal generic hat that I would sell would just, boom, sell. But when the site's having issues, that does not seem to happen. They just kind of seem to vanish. But even as of this morning, there's still more people complaining on the tech boards about not being able to check out. Still offers issues, of course, but between 8:30 last night and 8:30 this morning, I sold 4 items. So 12-hour stretch, 4 items sold. So another night of just blanks, pretty much. We're at 9:10 a.m. At 8:30, I only had $20. So I'm at $89 now. Yesterday, only made it to $454. So another disastrous day on the eBay. Let's see what the traffic looks like. So 24 items sold yesterday, 9 organic, 15 promoted. And this morning, 5 items sold, 3 promoted, 2 organic. Don't really have nothing new to add that I haven't said in the last several videos. I will say, be lucky if you're not feeling or seeing these site issues, because clearly either not everyone's experiencing it, or the ones who are not experiencing it just don't have enough stuff up to really even notice a difference. I don't know. But there are some that says their sales haven't changed. So lucky you. Lucky you. And for the people that still are trying to say it's the items that people are selling, you can't have $1,000 Monday and a $200 Saturday and say it's because of the items you sell. Especially when you know what your daily average is, or should be, or even is at this point. 200 don't even come close to even my daily average on a crappy website. So, especially for a Saturday. So, the people who make those statements on like YouTube and stuff, they're just not experienced enough to know what's going on. So I just kind of kind of just blow it off. They're either lucky that they're on a good server or they're just not experiencing enough. One of the two. So consider yourself lucky. All right. Guess I'm going to go ahead and get into some comments and questions. So I only have a handful. Well, a few offers I just took this morning kind of paid also. So then I got to get that another Posh order sold. So questions and comments. And if you didn't see, Jan put a couple of videos up yesterday, just some stuff we picked up at the Goodwill that I was listing yesterday, and Jan is in one of those videos, so I might throw on a couple of little videos every day just going through stuff like that. Just why not? So let's see here. Hi Jan, I said, do you save the digital codes that are in a lot of modern movies, especially Blu-rays? I have been collecting them for the last year and now have quite a digital collection. I don't watch movies really. There's so many movies I've never even seen that everybody else has probably seen. So when it comes to like classics, quote unquote, like your E.T., your Titanic, all that kind of stuff, I've never seen any of those movies. I usually, now if you want to say Jim Carrey movies, I've probably seen all Jim Carrey movies. Burt Reynolds movies, probably seen all Burt Reynolds. I go for more comedy or like John Wick's I like, and then the Bourne series was good. I was trying to think. Yeah, like there was, I forget the name of it now. Had Michael Douglas in it. It was like a suspense thing. You could only watch it once because it had you guessing the whole time what was going on. I can't remember. The Game. It was called The Game. And that was a good movie. So I only got like a handful of movies I've watched. And of course, a lot of Kevin Smith stuff. Things like that. But yeah, so I don't have time to watch movies. I don't have the patience to really watch movies. Do you share your closet? I do share the closet. Yes. You're a hard worker. I hate cross-listing to Posh, and it's a dud for me. Yeah, I'm not looking to supplement eBay income on Posh. I'm just looking at it as another. I kind of try to view everything as like a $300 a month add-on addition. So Posh, if I can get an extra $300 a month from that. And then I was thinking yesterday when I uploaded those 2 videos, I'm like, well, maybe if I upload 2 small videos every day of just me going through stuff I'm listing, since a lot of times I just say kind of ignore that and just list, that if I can make $10 extra a day on YouTube, that's $300 a month. So that could be a $300 a month little add-on bonus. Then when I did doing the whole Giro Pack and the Vindu affiliate links below, you could save. Hoping for an extra 300-ish a month doing that, where right now I'm at 300 just on the Giro Packs, the mailers and poly bags, and I'm at another almost 100 on the Vindu. So almost 400 in about 3 weeks on those 2. So that's pretty cool. So I just kind of think in 300s. And so on Posh now, I haven't added up. I'm probably over 250 now on Posh in a little over 3 weeks. So headed toward that 300. I didn't expect 300 in the first month. I was just pushing for that as my first goal. So it'd be kind of cool to hit it on the first month. And then I think I might start back on Discogs and start listing my media on Discogs. So that's going to be another thing I'm going to go back to. So to start moving some media. Gotta diversify. until eBay gets their stuff together, because it's just not happening on eBay anymore. They're self-inflicted wounds. Next up, let's see. Hey James, thanks for keeping on through it all. Stay positive and keep laughing. We enjoy hearing your updates. If you're ever interested, I have nearly 2 decades of experience in software development engineering and can help shed light into what is likely going on within eBay and some of the struggles within the industry. Behind the scenes, it's a crazy world. That said, sometimes ignorance is bliss. Hang in there. Feel free to throw any comments down there you might have. I mean, all we do is sit around here and speculate, because we see the issues, we know the issues, we see the negative changes and the negative problems. And I've heard stuff like that, having tech issues, keeping techs because they're just don't want to deal with it. So I hear all kinds of things, but what's true is obviously we're never going to know until eBay says something, and they will not say anything. So let's see. Same weird stuff. Should be having more sales. So I noticed on Best Offer that I saw 2 different buyers on 2 different popular high-priced items. Should have had their offer come to me. However, they were declined by my auto decline, for example. One item was priced $105. I had Best Offer with an auto decline of $94. They offered $95. Okay, so why did eBay decline that offer? There was another issue going on yesterday, too. A lot of people were saying that with the whole shipping again, a lot of their items coming up free shipping, even though they don't have free shipping. Or their items were selling and showing free shipping, or one of the two, I don't remember. But there was a thread going on of that yesterday. So that seemed to be a problem with some people yesterday also. One of the two, I don't remember exactly, but could have been both saying it in the comments. So, but anyway, there's definitely some people were having problems with shipping and saying free shipping yesterday. So, yeah, I don't use that auto decline stuff. The way I'm looking at eBay now is keep it simple, because clearly they've added so much on there that it's just made everything a mess. And a lot of you guys are saying, not a lot, but there's a handful of you guys saying that you turn off promotions, you get consistent better results. Where every once in a while I'll get a pop and then it'll kind of die down by the next day. But yesterday I changed my percentage again just to try to get something. So I wish I could turn mine off and it would stay consistent pop. But yeah, it does seem like that, trying to keep it simple and trying to do too much is what's causing a lot of the problems and stuff. I just wish I could figure out on my account what to do to make it, and maybe there is no way of doing it, making it act better. Toothless. Yes, the dragon's toothless. Let's see what this says. James, that makes a lot of sense that their embracement of the new promo plans. There are 2, no, actually there's 3 now. There's the standard, the advanced, and promote your store on other people's pages. And then they have the whole where they're putting the promotions in between your item and the description of your item of your competitors of the same items. So the changes are just not very thought through. But no, there's 3 ways to promote now as a seller on eBay that I am aware of. The standard, the advanced, and then they'll promote your store on. And it'll be like over on the right side underneath like their feedback and stuff. So that trying to incorporate them into this legacy system has really screwed up other things. I am experiencing issues with converting over to the new shipping from first class to ground advantage. Well, that's another thing that happened with mine. I had switched all my, I was getting made up again, policies, shipping policies and business policies. So I had changed all my business policies on my 60-day return, created a new one, moved everything over to that. Well, it's created another one on its own and moved everything, most of everything, back to that one now. So it's moving stuff around on its own. It keeps opening up new ones again on the shipping side. I got like 70 or something on my first class shipping or medium mail, one of the two, that I got to move back over. And then there's other couple little ones. So it's just opening up various policies again for me. It shouldn't be doing that. So it's a freaking mess. It seems to be putting its suggested package dimensions in, and they are much larger than my actual, then bumping up my shipping charges. I noticed that a couple of things stood out to me yesterday. I kind of noticed it. I didn't really say anything. I'm like, that's weird. On my video, if you watch it, where a couple of my things were like added in that I didn't do, and I'm like, that's weird. But so I kind of noticed something like that yesterday too. I'll pay more attention to that today. I saw it happen real time, so experimenting around it happens hazardly, and I called eBay to report. I also reported it on the website comments. I said eBay should not be filling out our package dimensions for us using AI. It also happened in the promotions as well. I will change it to the amount I want, and when I click submit, it reverts back to the suggested promotional. So I want to pay 2%, and it will auto-fill it in at 13%. It does not happen all the time, random, but I reported it. It means I have to check every change to the new shipping, and also promos as well. I don't get it, man. I really don't. It just makes no sense from a billion-dollar company. It makes absolutely no sense unless they are trying to self-destruct. It makes no sense. Today may be my worst day in the month. Brutal. Are you telling your Posh store ID? Okay, if not. I thought I put it below. I guess I didn't yet. I'll put it below. It's I think it's Urban Picker over there also. Might be all one word over there. I'm not sure. I'll put it below. I got 1,400 items up over there now. So steadily growing it. We'll see what it looks like when I get 10,000 items over there and see what kind of sales I get. Still no media sales though, but I'm trying. eBay has been downhill for me since they started changing sales tax 15% on all my sales. And Post Canada has been increasing their prices. It's ridiculous now and not worth it anymore for me. I'm moving whatever I have left to Poshmark and calling it quits at the end of the month. Here's the inexperienced kind of comment. And I think this person's just asking a question, but when they get cocky about it is when it's funny. When you say there's definitely a shutdown overnight and you didn't get any sales, isn't the main reason is people are in bed asleep? Well, no, everybody works the same shift. There are definitely sales all throughout the night on eBay. And when eBay is working properly, I get multiple sales at every hour of the night and early morning. There's also international sales because the whole world is not on the same schedule, on the same sun up, sundown schedule. So when it's dark here, it's light someplace else. So no. And that's when I used to get the bulk of my international sales was at night. And now it's just barely anything. So no. That's the And I'm not trying to pick on you if you were just asking questions here, but that's the kind of thinking of the people who try to attack you. They're in this little narrow tube, and they don't think outside of their own little world, of their own little, it's like, well, I do it, so everybody must do it type of thing. Well, it's dark here, it must be dark everywhere. I sleep at night, so everybody must sleep at night. And that's not the way the world works. Look how many people are on this planet around the world, and how many have internet connections, and how many shop online. And you got to think outside of your own little bubble, and that's with everything in life. So when you get into that little bubble, that's when you start, like, I think I made a comment yesterday on Facebook, like, people who get mad at other people's opinion is disrespecting the person's path that they walked. So why get mad at somebody if they see something different than you? They've walked a totally different walk than you did. Not everybody was privileged. Not everybody was poor. Not everybody was okay. Not everybody was abused. Not everybody had a perfect home. Everybody walks a different path. Everybody sees everything differently. But when you get those people who get mad at because their opinion doesn't align with somebody else's and they won't be friends with you, you're actually losing a lot of valuable life lessons, life skills, life stories. When you do stuff like that, you're keeping yourself in a tunnel. You're keeping the bubble around you, and your self-righteousness will be the decline of your life because you're just going to be miserable. And that's just a fact. I mean, one of the beauties about life to me is every person is a documentary. And I love documentaries because I love real life stories, from how somebody started to what their childhood was like, what their adulthood was like, what their teens were like. I love all that. And I love the nuances and the little things that make people think or do the things that they do, and trying to break down or figure out what causes that reaction or that kind of mentality and stuff. I love that stuff. So you got to think outside the box. Outside. I love reselling, but I thank God that it is not my primary source of income. eBay sales have ceased. Who broke eBay? eBay broke eBay. Thank you, Jan. Looks like today is my first zero sales day on eBay in some weeks. Things have been good, but it confirms I need to start cross-listing. Listen to a group today who's backing down on Amazon due to no seller support. Who's backing down on Amazon? I guess getting off Amazon also. But yeah, if you want to cross-list, please use my Vendu link below, my affiliate link. You can save 25% on your first month. eBay has gotten very pathetic. If they would only hire a bunch of 12-year-olds, they could get the platform up and running right. I don't know what it's going to take. I honestly don't. From the rumblings I hear, and like I don't really talk about them because I can't confirm them, but the rumblings I hear inside the tech area at eBay is not good. People, that's why they're quitting. They're just fed up with it. They're just done with it. And they can't fix it. They can't keep up. And like I said, I can't confirm any of that, so that's why I never really talk about it or try to. But I like talking more about things that are more layered and things that I actually see. Or if I heard it firsthand from, say, a tech person or something. Or even secondhand, like somebody that one time I told you, they have a friend who works in the tech of eBay, and the head tech quit because they just wasn't dealing with it anymore. So those I'll kind of throw out there, but I don't lay my hat on any of those just because. Oh, nice. Sold a $40 Adidas hat. So that's good. That'll help the day. I have to say I'm a bit jealous that you and Shed Flips have beautiful and super great partners to work with you. One day I hope my husband gets interested in treasure hunting. That would be awesome. Yeah. So Jan came home again yesterday just frustrated and tired, and I'm just like, go get in bed and watch TV. Just relax. She's working like, I think she's got 12 days in a row. And they're like, 10 to 14-hour days. So I keep telling her I'm trying, but eBay's not helping me. If eBay was back up where it was with the YouTube growing at the rate it has been for the last 12 months, if that continues and we do X, Y, and Z, we could probably get you down, But here's her problem, her worry too now is this, because they changed her drugs again for all of her issues. And her yearly, I think it's just the one dose. I don't remember if she said it was one dose or if it's a full year of her medicines, her shot that she has to take. It's $100,000 just for either the shot or the few shots that she takes a year. $100,000. So if she getting insurance outside of where she's at now would probably be very difficult. And that $100,000 might be an out-of-pocket expense, and that can't. Obviously, stupid medical stuff is so ridiculous. It's pathetic. But so that will be another obstacle. So she at least has to stay at 32 hours to keep her benefits, so she can keep getting the shot that she needs. If you're not familiar, she's got rheumatoid arthritis. So she has, it's called PG, I can't pronounce the full name, where if it's not taken care of, and she has had big holes pop up in her skin where you could see muscle. The one in her leg was deep, but she had 3 open up in her leg in the past. Plus, with rheumatoid arthritis, it's just a catalyst for other things. So she's got the Crohn's disease. She went blind in the left eye. I know there's other stuff too. Thankfully, I can't remember all of them because everything's kind of been under control. Nothing's been issues lately especially with the new med she's on, the new shot. So they work a lot better than Humira. It starts with an S. It's not Sextenda. It's something else that starts with an S. But it's been controlling it a lot better than the Humira and stuff was. So that's going to be another hurdle or another situation to address if she does slow down or whatever the case may be there. So we're just trying to forge forward and build the bank account and trying to build the eBay back where it should be. But when you get no help from the site, it's so deflating and frustrating. So that's why I'm just kind of trying to not think about eBay and thinking about the other things, thinking about the cross listing, thinking about YouTube, thinking about the affiliate links. I'm trying to keep the positive things, the things that are growing because work is being put into them, right? Where eBay, no matter how much you put into it, it doesn't dictate your day anymore. You could list 100 high flip items and they not move at all because of the eBay Abyss thing. So it's hard putting all that time and effort into something and you do not get the results. So I'm trying to just pay attention to the other things a little bit more. And by pay attention, just be happy and thankful those are growing, and I can still do something there and see results from doing it. Whether it's putting up a couple of extra videos to make $10 extra a day, or plugging GiroPack on here so you guys can use the affiliate link to buy your supplies, things like that. So I'm trying to, keep that headspace. But yeah, so anyway, one more and then we'll get to shipping. A couple more here. Poshmark is good for any product. People think too much that they're mainly clothes. I just recently moved bisque statues for $105. Kitchen items sold for me too. And then this is what I'm seeing, what's going on. I sell in the Pacific category hobo nickels. And when I started looking at what sold in my category, the only items are being sold are coming out of China. eBay seems to make it first priority for them, and we're last in the US, thanks to the AI technology for China. Keep on draining American economy. I'm just, dumbfounded at this point that the company can keep doing what they're doing. And the down detector's always pinging, always. I don't know if you can see that or not on yours. You might not be twisted enough, but 15 to 20 just constant pings of reports of problems. And this morning, down in Florida, an error occurred while processing your request. Then it threw out a reference number. And then somebody responded, same problem here. I'm in Florida too. So apparently, at least in that area, there's something going on. What that is, I'm not sure. But photo editing won't let me fix background. There's been a lot of people with the whole photo thing on eBay has been a big issue too. And like I said before, every once in a while I'll notice one of my pictures will disappear, then the next day it'll be there, and then another day I'll notice another one gone. So there's definitely something in the picture world that is buggy too. And this person, they can't find their items using the app. They can find their items using the desktop, but on the app they don't find their items, which that don't surprise me. I've seen it many times. Unpaid items get lost in cart. And then problem with eBay, PayPal, a lot of people's been, that's part of the checkout problem it seems like lately. A lot of people's been complaining about PayPal with the checkout. But then there's been people complaining about credit card too. So a Visa card. Visa and PayPal. So what is what? I have no idea. So, all right, let's get into shipping this stuff. Okay, those are all here. I don't feel like talking to spam today. Let me reset that. See if that Adidas hat paid. Yes, they did. Sweet. It's like an Adidas pilot hat. I've never seen one before. Purchase shipping labels. Oh, we got a subscriber purchase. Thank you. We'll talk about that. Let's see if there's any. 1 international. 2 international. 3 international. Remove. All right, I got one here. I don't know if there was some issue yesterday. Got a Mizzou hat already boxed up here. And he wrote on it. So I noticed it wouldn't print up scan form again yesterday. So I don't know what's going on with eBay. You can't even print scan forms during the day. Next up, we've got another one of these. Sold 2 so far. Full costume, Star Wars. And sold for $18, and I've got 2 left. These are some items I bought many years ago at the FYE stores, Retail Arbitrage, when I'd buy their clearance stuff out. And these would never sold then, so they were put back in storage, and now they're selling at $18 a piece, so that's good. Let's see if this other one's easier. Oh, crap. Looks like I only got about 50 hat boxes left. I better order those today. And there's some here too. Maybe about 70 hat boxes, 75. What is today? Thursday? We can do the YouTube update. It is Thursday, right? Let me check. Yes. YouTube update then. Let's see what we're doing here. And then we can keep an eye on it too. See if uploading a couple of extra videos of what I am going to list will help the numbers at all. So within the last 7 days, 26.2 thousand views, 5% more than the last 7 days. 5.9 thousand watch hours, about the same as previous. 98 subscribers, 34% more than previous 7 days. And $305, $306 rounded, which I think is a little bit down actually from last week. So there we go. So that's 3, because I'm sitting at about 1,300 for the month, so. $1,300. Yeah. My payout for July will be $1,355, whereas June was $1,755. So the ad revenue dropped, it seemed, but we'll see if it goes back up. I did notice, like I said yesterday, a little bit of increase coming back, and then maybe doing those little videos of what I find and try to. I've talked about it before, trying to point those videos in the direction of buyers, where if you're a reseller and you like watching those videos like I do, like I like watching what people find at places. It's there for that, and then I can try to hone in on pushing it toward more for buyers to click on the video, try to get more people into the video who are buyers than necessarily resellers themselves. So we'll see. Yeah, just playing around with something different. I've been talking about it for a while, but never really stuck to a game plan. So I figure if I stick to a game plan of 2 little shorter videos in the evening, if I don't have another type of video to bring up, and then see if that can gain me an extra $300 a month. Why not? It's a challenge. Get better results than eBay when you try to do something. All right, where is my take control? 15 by 11 by 7. 15, 11, 7. Okay, that name's already written on that one. Kelly M. That's going to Quakertown, Pennsylvania. Next up, buyer note. Hi, James. I subscribed to your channel and wanted to purchase from you to support what you do. I also sell on eBay. Thanks for all your knowledge. I appreciate it. You don't have to do that, but I totally appreciate it, though. Yeah. The only thing that, if you want to support, just use my affiliate links for Giro Pack, because it's the cheapest out there that I've found. And if you want to use Vendu to cross-list, please use my affiliate link. Other than that, I don't ask for much. I don't ask for nothing really other than that. But I do appreciate it, though. So, bought a couple of purses. So, Jeannie Benini and Pedro Morales, or something of that nature. So, thank you on that. This will at least fit in here. Beautiful. Beautiful. You know what? I ordered an extra 100 Vern stickers. That's what I'm going to do. If you do buy something from me and you put in there, if I ship it and Adrian don't, I'll try to tell Adrian if he does ship to remind him. I'm going to throw in a Vern sticker for you. Actually, let me put it inside the little purse here so it doesn't get hurt. There you go, Vern. Awesome. Gonna make me cry. 111. Trying to think of something differently so I don't start crying. My eyes are already watering. Veronica N. Okay. Next up, we've got beautiful Chrissy's friend, Carrie. We got a vintage Chrissy doll, Carrie doll, Chrissy's friend, in the box. Headed to Salem, Indiana. Oh, I forgot. The purses was $29 rounded, so thank you. And Carrie was $38 sold for. I think this is going to be easier just to build hat boxes for her. I don't think I got anything long like that. That's probably going to take 3. Put the top on. Biggity bang. 20 by 8 by 6. 20 by 8 by 6. 112. Standard shipping. 720. Priority's cheaper. And that is going to Joyce R. Let's put that right here. Joyce R. All right, next up we've got PS4 FIFA 14. Video game only, or disc only, I should say. And sold for $5.50. Headed to Fulton, Maryland. Giro Pack. Affiliate link below. Use Urban Picker checkout to save 10%. Cha-ching! And that will be 3. And that is Connor H. Next up, we've got the New Orleans hat. Head to Mapleton, Georgia. Sold for $15. $15. 6. 8 by 6 by 4 is the hat box size. Dev W. Stay. Next up, we've got Paper Towns soundtrack CD. Head to Riverside, California. Sold for $5. These colors make me happy. 6 by 10 by 1. 5. Nope, it's going to be 4. So, ground's probably not cheaper to California. Nope. Victor. That's all it says, Victor. Do not fall. Stay up there. Next up, we've got U.S. Virgin Island hat. Headed to Austin, Texas. Sold for $12. Austin, Texas. Oh, you're gonna fall. I saw you move. Boom, 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 boom. 6. 8 by 6 by 4. Charles W. And the last domestic from eBay is a Louisville Slugger mini baseball bat. Head to Bluff City, Tennessee. Sold for $11. What is this going to fit in nicely? A 7? That's big though. I might have small tubes. Why is it turning this light off though? So messy in there. So messy. I think I'll fall. Right. I knew you were going to fall. I knew you'd come. Alright. Stuff this in some paper bag or plastic bags. So it don't get scratched up moving around or anything. Wrap it up. I'll take it. Wrap it up. Who's that? The Fabulous Thunderbirds? Wrap it up. I'll take it. I probably haven't heard that song since MTV days. Boom, 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 boom. Diameter 2. 25. And Kevin J. All right. Review purchase. Boom, boom. Humdy, humdy, hum. Give it a 10 because you can dance to it. All right, Kevin J. Always kind of put them like that so that they get scanned pretty easy. If you put them the other way, it's harder to scan because then you got to go like, eh. Charles W. I saw the DMV lines to get driver's license have been like hours long lately. That's crazy. Victor? What the hell? What is going on with this country where it seems like everything's like third world country-ish, man? It's just ridiculous. Deb W. I mean, ever since COVID. And at this point, it almost feels like it's totally planned that way to make life more miserable. Connor H. It's like nobody's bringing out solutions. Everybody just wants to add to the problems. Joyce R. Kind of like the eBay is right now. They just keep adding to the problem instead of finding a solution to fix it. Veronica N. I mean, it's weird. Is it just me, or is this like something you go through when you're older, getting old, and you start sounding like a grumpy old person? Back in my day, But really, I mean, even just like grocery store stuff or stocking store shelves, like, why is that not caught back up? You know, the supply chain issues and I guess inflation might be having a big impact on that if you think about it, break it down to details. And money, because inflation means less workers because you got to cut jobs in order to, that could probably be the big part of it. Kelly M. And if that's the case, then that is by design, because inflation can be fought by making the right choices. But it doesn't seem like that's in the best interest of the rich politicians. The rich people and the politicians. All right. Print scan form. Generate. Generation. Clash. Generation. Clash. That would be the band, except after Udo left the band or was kicked out, I don't remember. And they got the new singer, which I can't remember the name, but he went on to form Babylon Choir after the fact. Generation Clash. Whoops, I don't want that. Now some internationality-based stuff. Here, there, somewhere. All right, next up we've got Bewitched in cassette single. And here's a little cassette tip for you. If you see cassette tapes in these little like cigarette pouch design, these are like mid-90s release, like Korn, one of their albums came in it. Beastie Boys, Intergalactic, that album came in these. If you find them in these, you can get extra money for them. Even though this was only a single, I didn't really get extra money for it. $8 though. Still, if you see them at the bins, grab them. If you see them somewhere for $1 or less, grab them. All right, headed to Belgium. In the Slick Black Giro Pack. Affiliate link below. Super prices. And you can save an extra 10% by using Urban Picker at checkout. And you can come back and use it again the next time. It's a constant thing. You can always use it to save money. And you using my link to save money helps me save money. So thank you. Am I sounding too much of a sellout saying that almost every video? That's all right. That's okay. We were two kids in love trying to find a way. That's all right. And that's okay. Let's turn the page. Of course you want a code. We could sail away or catch a freight train or rocket ship into outer space. Nothing left to do, nothing to say, to make it feel like a yesterday did. Now seasons must change, separate paths, separate ways. If we blame it on anything, let's blame it on the rain. Like Milli Vanilli. I knew it all along, I had to write a song. Too young to fall in love, guess I knew it all along. And it's too bad that one of the Milli Vanilli people committed suicide because of the whole lip syncing thing, because today they would probably be huge on TikTok or something. I saw a meme where it kind of mentioned that, so it made me think of that. Because of the way people lip sync at concerts these days. Milli Vanilli would be huge. We got Sam's Town. Headed to the UK hat. Sold for $12.34. $12.34. Hot. 6. Down by the river. These cold nights make me shiver. I don't know, I'm just making up songs now. Just making up stuff. Yeah, I know. These nose hairs are getting out of control, man. I'm just tired of them. Tired of trimming and picking them and pulling them and making me itch like crazy all the time. Ugly Kid Joe cassette tape sealed. Headed to Australia. Sold for $6. This is another album I probably got tons more of in storage, sealed cassette. Using a slick black gel pack. It's got solid glue that sticks back. It makes you feel like a king. All right. Whoops, I passed it, didn't I? Go. $6. Get me a printable per heel. And today, how many international was there yesterday? So we have 4 international total. Ain't that what I just did, or did I do 3? In other words, no really international yesterday. / overnight. And my Poshmark item is a Reba t-shirt. It's got filigree and sequin on it. Sold for $8. So I had to go pull that over there. So might as well close up the video and just do that one off video. But that's what that is. So one item on Posh overnight. And we'll add another 100 later tonight. And keep growing a Posh. Get that little bit of extra income. So, trying to do all these little things to get all this little extra money to kind of make up for eBay's falling apart. So, thanks everybody for watching and all that good stuff and all the love and support. And I will leave you on some parting wise words. There are sellers out there on YouTube who make videos based on their experiences, and their make unique content based on all those issues or all those situations. And there are YouTubers out there who will make content based on other resellers' YouTube videos. Know the difference. Thanks everybody. Later.